I guess that's the argument for having open source code, isn't it, really? And I know we're going into code here, but the whole point of having an open source code, it's almost like an open recipe. So when I go to the shops and I buy some food that's pre-packaged or something, it's not an apple. It tells me what ingredients are in it. It roughly tells me the amount of ingredients in it, right? So at least there I've got some view of what this item that I would never normally know what's actually in it. So if I buy, a cookie, I don't know what's in the cookie unless I'm told through the ingredients. So algorithm is kind of the same. So with like YouTube and all the rest of it, I think there would be some value that the user understands what the algorithm and why it's searching a certain way, because then you can actually use that to your advantage. You can say, okay, the algorithm's looking for things that I like. Therefore, that's fine. That's what I want. But I'm aware now that it's only going to serve up things that I want it to, that I look at. And so I need to force myself to explore if I want an open mind, because this algorithm's going to close my mind. It's going to try and look at what I like and reinforce that so that I get more views. So if I knew that about when I did a search term, if I knew that when I put in algorithm, right, it's going to throw me people that I like, I might actually go down the list and have a look at other, down towards the end of the list, because I know, okay, there might be a more popular one out here, but it's not someone I normally follow. So I guess understanding, it's probably interesting point. It's the algorithm is built so you don't necessarily have to understand all its inner workings, particularly if it's built by someone else. Well, when it's built by someone else, if it's built by you, you want to know its individual workings. If it's built by someone else, the advantage is they've done all the hard work, you follow the process and you get the desired outcome. But then there is a level of danger or risk with that because you don't understand how it works. So while you might get a desired outcome, you might not necessarily understand why it got to that outcome, and that could be a little bit detrimental to yourself.
I really like that you made that point, that it would be very beneficial to understand what the algorithm is trying to do, because it helps you understand. Like if it consistently serves you cat videos and you're like, why is this serving me cat videos? And then you look at it and you say, this is just serving you stuff that you look at. Then it's like, oh, it's on me. It's because I was the one searching for cat videos. It wasn't because they were trying to push me towards that. So yeah, it allows you to see things. And then it's like, if you're seeing stuff that is getting you angry, it's making you upset, and you realize that the reason it is doing that, or the intent of the algorithm, is that to keep you engaged, then you can reflect on that yourself and be like, oh, I'm the one who's choosing to get outraged. I'm the one who's choosing to watch videos that are getting me irate. It's, I have control over that. So you can then use that to your advantage. You can use the algorithm to your advantage. It's like it's showing me things that to keep me engaged. Okay, well, I want things to keep me engaged that are beneficial for me. So you start looking at things that are beneficial for you. Maybe you look up exercise videos. Maybe you look up healthy diet. Maybe you look up all these things that are to help improve yourself. And then it's just going to keep feeding you that. So it's like it's a beneficial spiral instead of like a negative spiral. It's a positive beneficial spiral at that point.